Yeah. So here's how I feel about Wu Clement at the end there, because that's my problem. Okay. Here's my problem. I feel like Wu Clement has this like tendency to like steal the show, and that was probably like the most direct example of that. You know, like felt like it's just I get how like I guess I understand how she was like the only one giving Speen like the benefit of the doubt, but that's honestly because she was ignorant about what Speen was and all that stuff. And it's not to say that it's like a bad thing that she did that, but you know, born out of naivete for sure. But I just don't. I feel like Wu Clement just kind of like didn't need to be a focus of that scenario. I don't know. I guess it's like the mirrored ruler thing. Like, I just don't know, dude. I know she's the protagonist of the expansion, but it's weirdly done. Yeah, I mean, we had one opportunity to be the god killer and have our cool moment, and she speened it away from us. Speen and Wu Clement being a mirror is okay, but they overused Wook. There's so many characters who could have said things. If the gang helped her through instead of by herself, that'd be nice. I almost kind of wished we would see. Oh, that was cute. I've never seen those pets interact. The Heidelin one literally stomps on the Zodiark one's belly. That is so adorable. I've never seen that. Look at that. Anyway, if Wu Clement wants to pay my sub, then I'll be okay with her being the protagonist. Yeah. I feel like memories of the meaningful people that Sphene was really like looking out for should have manifested and like spoken to her or something. You know, like it would have been, I'm just going to say it would have been way cooler if like some crazy light manifestation of Otis came like crashing through that dimension and like landed in front of her and like was pleading with her or something, you know, about like stopping this or something, you know, like this isn't what, you know, yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like maybe that boy who was sick from ether or whatever, I guess he's still alive, but maybe like her memory of him or memories of people that are significant or something like that, I feel like would have been more of the play there. I just don't feel like Wu Clement is the best choice for who you could pick for that person. You like I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like there could have been maybe some better options there. But I don't know. Maybe they're trying to save. I don't know. To be honest, all the characters turned off the terminal. If anything, I'm going to be... okay, am I the only one who thinks it's maybe is a little cliche, but at the end, maybe having temporarily all of those memories of all of those people that we wiped out, like manifesting on the platform around us, you know, basically making Sphene, you know, like like almost like the Elpis flower situation, but instead of flowers, it's like all these people that we fucking just had to, you know, I just feel like that would be way more meaningful and impactful for her as the ruler, her connection with her people. Wu Clement coming in is fucking dog shit. Let me write the ending of your story, please. Like, seriously. I mean, I don't even know who Sphene is. I don't know anything about FF9, and I feel like I could have written a more touching and, like, better resolution at the end there than Wu Clement. I just don't get it. You're pulling focus away from Wu Clement with that ending? Fine. She can have her like little moments of like reflection after or whatever. Like in that moment, it's about the Alexandrians and it's about Sphene and it's about the sacrifice that's been made. It's about all these people. It's about fucking Kafkiwa. It's about fucking Namika. It's about those people, you know, like it's not about Wu Clement. I don't know. Not that part anyway. Yeah, but Wook can stay in her throne. I agree. let me just continue here. It's over, but it's not at the same time, you know? Aren't we, like, there's still stuff to come, you know? You're pulling, yeah, I mean, I understand the focus. You say, I appreciated the sarcasm. I understand that Jay is being sarcastic, but we also do recognize that Jay's sarcasm is based out of real statements and remarks, right? Jay is mocking somebody. He's not saying that out of pure, like, that's why I remarked that way, and Jay is aware of that. Anyway, this fucking game, bro. I just think the story writing, like, the fights are good. The mounts, or yeah, all the thematic stuff's good. The zones are good. I just think the story writing was just not that great. I mean, it was predictable. Like, okay, I'm going to say this. I think it was a little too predictable. Personally. I think it was a little too predictable. I mean, there was a lot. There were very few surprises for me by the time that I actually got to certain things. And I think that's a good thing and also a bad thing. Like, battle content extremely on point. Zone's decent story was weak. Battle content enjoyers ate like fucking kings. Doesn't seem like there was an actual whole lot of character development for Mook over MSQ. A little, but not a lot. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. It was too predictable, agreed. The combat was a smashing success, but the rest of the game story suffered in retrospect. Maybe not because of it, but just in contrast. Yeah, and I haven't done the raid yet, you know? I can't really, like, give a whole rating of the expansion, given that I haven't done, you know, large portions of its content. Any thoughts on where we might head next from here? We'll probably discovering more about that relic that I now have, and where it came from, and how we can use it to, you know... Look, here's the thing, is that what's implied there at the end is that the dome around Alexandria came down, and that there is a world there. Like, that's why there's a sun. You know? That's why there's a new dawn there. That's... The way that I was understanding that is that's whatever shard that is, that's their sun. Like, that world is there. We ended up coming back out of the gate, back into our world. But what that implies to me is that there's, like, a whole shard over there that has who knows what on it. And so I would expect that maybe in some capacity that becomes relevant again in the future pretty soon. If it doesn't, I'd be very surprised. I would also say, you know, obviously the cosmic exploration stuff is kind of hinting, I feel like, at more stuff like that. I mean, we now are basically wielding a relic that can potentially be used to bridge worlds together, so, you know.